Hey, welcome to edsguitarlessons.com. I'm going to do a demo on a looper on the Zoom G5. Looping is a fun thing to do. It's a great tool that you can use for recording. You can do it live also, and it's also good for practicing and building songs actually with a looper. So a looper is kind of an important tool to have for a guitarist. And so I'm going to show you how to do it on the Zoom G5. When you turn the Zoom G5 on, you see, and I'm going to zoom in, so it's going to cut out some of the other things that are not necessary, but hopefully it makes it close enough where you can see everything. Okay? And so, yeah. There you go. That's probably good there. Okay. Hopefully you can see the screen there. And when you turn the Zoom G5 on, that's what you see. And the way that you're going to get the looper to work is basically in this mode, the edit mode there. You just hold this button, the left button, and turn it on, and that'll turn on the looper. Okay. And then you put on a rhythm track, okay, which will be very helpful to you to have a rhythm track. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buttons over, or 1, 2, 3, 4 buttons over that way. You have a rhythm. You hit that, and a rhythm device will show up. It has play here. You can set the tempo here to however slow or fast you want it. Okay. This gets you back to the patches so that you can change the sound of your guitar. If you wanted to go back, you just push on this button, get you back there. If you want to go back to the looper, you just press on number 1, it takes you back to looper. If you want to go to the home page, which is the opening page that you have, it'll take you there. So if we want to go back to looper, actually we want to hit rhythm again, and rhythm comes up. You got tempo, patch to home. You got the blues pattern right now. You use this button here, or this dial, and you can change it to jazz, ballad, Latin. You know, there's tons of different drum beats in here. Pop 3, art, funk. Okay. So I'm going to put it on blues too. I like the tempo there at, okay, we'll just go with 95. You can put it wherever you want. Okay. And then there might be other ways to do it, but this is how I do it. I go back to home, the number 4 button here. Go to that screen. Then now I hold down looper, because I tried this in the rhythm section, it didn't work. So you got to go back to home, hold down your looper button. The looper comes on, and in looper you have the record mode. You have tempo, where you can adjust the tempo again of your rhythm. If you don't like it, you can adjust it here now that your rhythm's on. Okay, and then this is an interesting button here. You hit page. There's 2 folders here. You open that up, and you want to make sure that you can adjust the undo for looping, or it's either on or off. It does change the time amount. With it off, you got 60 seconds loop. With it on, you only got 30 seconds loop, which is plenty. And then you have the option here with this dial to either have it stop when you push this button, or is it going to, well, actually it's this button, but it's either going to stop, finish, or fade out. So I just have it at stop, that it's just stopping the recording. Okay, but you want to have undo on, because if you do a track and you don't like it, and you've already laid down 3 perfect tracks, and then you lay down another layer and you want to undo it, if that's not on, you can't undo it. Okay, so make sure that's on. Okay, and once you hit page again, it goes back to that screen, and it'll take you back to patches and home. So I'll just give you an example of how you can do a loop. Okay. rhythm level right there. So you can raise the rhythm level up higher here or lower it so it'll match your guitar. Okay, you can see how that works. Okay, so we'll leave it right there. Okay, so I'm getting ready to record. I'm picking up my guitar, and we're going to go ahead and push the record button, which is your #1 button, and we'll get a recording started here. Okay, here we go. Gives you a pre-count. 3. Okay, I'm not playing the guitar anymore. That's the loop I just did. You got to learn how to do the loop, you know, get it so that it does a nice loop and begin and start it at the right spot. Now, I can either stop the loop with #2, or I have the option here of overdubbing. So I'm going to write over it. When it starts the next round, I'll go ahead and write over the top of that. So I quit playing, and you can hear the solo there that I threw in there. I could have raised the volume with the foot pedal, but I'm not going to do all that. And if you noticed in this window here, now that I laid down 2 layers, if I hold button #1 down, it will undo it. The last thing that I just did, which was that solo. So I'm going to hold this down just as an example. Undo. So now it's back to the rhythm, because I didn't like that solo. Okay, so I'm going to throw down another solo. So that's the importance of having the undo button on. Okay, so I'm going to start it again. So I'm not playing, okay? That's what we just looped. Now I'm going to lay down something else here. So I kind of added a little bass line there. So I got a rhythm, got a drum track, got a little bass line going on. So now if I just want to fool around in the background without doing anything or recording, just use it as a backing track. And so when you stop it, the rhythm machine keeps going, okay, it keeps playing. And I don't even think, yeah, the volume control don't do that. That is kind of a weakness there. You would think it would stop everything, but it don't. So if I want to go back to play, I just hit play. Okay, if I want to clear that out, I don't want any of it, then you just hold this down and it clears it. Okay, so now there's nothing in there, it's ready to do a fresh recording. So there you go. There's how you can hit rhythm button to stop it, and that's how you can do a quick little loop to fool around with, practice solos, build up a little couplet of sound there so that you can play and play along with it. You know, motif is what I meant to say. So yeah, you know, just have something to jam along with, and it's something that you created. So it becomes very useful, okay? Once you shut the machine down, now it should save it if you didn't clear it. I cleared it, so that ain't going to work anymore. We'd have to start something new. And you can change a patch so that you can put wah in. You can put any of the effects that are inside the G5 just by going to, while it's going. You can switch over to the patch, pick a patch, come back to the looper by pressing number 1, and throw in the new sound that you want to have. So you can have layers of different sounds and all that in there. So it's pretty cool, pretty neat that way. It's limited, you know, it's not a real expensive looper, but it does the job for what you might need for a small looping, as I just demonstrated there. Okay, so I hope you enjoy this video and it was helpful to you. And so anyway, thanks for looking at edsguitarlessons.com. Have a great day, and see you next time around.